bastards does he have running?
Yeah, thank you. Slap him again.
Hi everyone, welcome back. We're back at season 2, new format. We are on opposite sides of the screen now, and this is because it seemed weird when I would look to my right, which is where Paul actually is, and in the old videos I would look that way. So we switched it up, but same deal. We are doing Game of Thrones reactions. I'm Drew, by the way.
I'm not Pavel.
Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, again, we're doing Game of Thrones reactions. We're starting season 2 today. It's been absolutely wild. Thanks again for hanging out with us and continuing the journey. We do appreciate it. And as always, don't forget to like, and if you haven't, subscribed so you don't miss out on any new videos to continue the journey with us.
Yes.
Pretty much just starting off. I do have a little bit of a recap, kind of just thoughts, notes, not really predictions, but just things to discuss before we dive on in. I almost feel like we're gonna be watching the show differently, like, than we did, almost, in a way, because now we know that there's things to watch out for, and
Yeah.
like almost everything is kind of like a little mini like Chekhov's gun in a way, where the things that they're showing us might seem trivial or, you know, inconsequential, but they all matter. They're all going to pay off in some way or another. All right, I am going to try to use the characters' actual names. I'll try, but I'm not making any promises here. Okay, in terms of characters, one of the things that Jon Snow said, I believe he said that he was in love with Raz. He loved a prostitute named Raz. I think he said that.
So. I think you're right.
Is that going to come back? Are they going to become a thing? Does she love him too? Are they ever going to meet again? Okay, like, what's going to happen with that? Something that I thought about, like, way after, during editing, or maybe even after editing episode 10, was that, like, Varys kept mentioning how he's raised with, like, a group of actors. And then we see Pycelle, who clearly is acting older than he is. So, is that related? Or I guess, are they from that same little group of actors? Like, they knew each other before this? Or is that important in some way, somehow? Is Pycelle the one who, you know, turned Varys into what he is? Okay, is Bran going to remember why he was pushed out of the window? Does it even matter anymore?
I mean, at this point, I think everybody know. Well, Ned did say it, but I don't know. He never really actually
told enough.
anybody.
No, he did though. He told enough people. Although strangely, I don't believe Mrs. Stark. No. Okay, do we know who killed Jon Arryn? Is that still important? I mean, signs point to Cersei, honestly, and everything when it's bad or related to murder seems to kind of point back to her. Is that a thing that's gonna come back? Are we not? Like, I don't know. Are we done with that? Where are we gonna start the season? Like, where are we picking up? Like, are we
We're
picking
gonna pick up with the dragon.
Okay, but what does that mean? What do you mean by that?
Well, the scene where she.
So right where we left off.
I think right where
we're picking up right where we left off.
That's where I think it's gonna be.
I can't. Yeah, and even if it isn't right immediately where it left off, it can't be that much longer. Like, it can't be that much farther. Okay, so Tyrion is going to be handed the king. He's going to King's Landing. He said he was taking Shae with him. I still don't trust her, by the way. Is Bronn coming too? The Tywin told him, he mentioned 3 people specifically. Like, I think he said Pycelle, Littlefinger, and Varys. If they, like, step out of line, heads on spikes, something like that. So, was that, like, foreshadowing that the 3 of them specifically are going to end up that way? I mean, I don't know. I'm just things I was just thinking about. Yeah, Tyrion and Joffrey did not have, like, a good relationship. They don't have they're not on the best terms. Although I don't mind, like, if Tyrion's gonna slap. I can't imagine he's allowed to slap him anymore though, because he's the king. But I anticipate some sass. Yeah, we're gonna be subjected to Joffrey. If he's gonna be king for a while, at least the rest of the season, the majority of the season. Yeah, he's gonna be around. Gross is right. I feel like, you know, Cersei, in typical Cersei fashion, gonna have some more people taken out. Doesn't destroy or, like, kill anybody personally. She has, like, other people do it for her. So I'm sure that that's gonna continue, and I wish that she would get exposed and all the terrible things that she deserves. but that will come in time. I don't think it's
Yes,
gonna
it
happen
will.
yet. And I can only secretly hope that like Sansa's gonna like play along with them and you know, basically play along, but secretly be plotting revenge, because I would really love for her to be like just a badass. Like
She'll be the one to kill him.
I would love to see her become a badass and kill him. Yeah, that would be fucking amazing. Okay, so I was talking about Snow and the Jon Snow and the Wallers. I need a better name for them. The people from the Wall, like they said they were going north. They did, and they did. Like they're venturing north. So are we gonna find out more things about what's going on up in there? Are we gonna see more creatures, more White Walkers? Are we gonna find out if Benjen's alive? Which I think he is. I hope he is. I think he will be, because we're gonna get some information out of him about what's going on up there.
Can we call them lifers? I mean, because they're in it for life.
Lifers, I guess. Lifers, Wallers. And I think Arya and Gendry, the blacksmith guy, one of the bastards, I think his name is Gendry. They're on their way to the Wall with that group of people. Are they gonna run it? Are they gonna run into Jon Snow and like the lifers?
I suspect
Wallers?
maybe they'll reunite like at the end of the second season. Who knows? Maybe they'll all be dead. I don't even know.
Okay, so in Winterfell there isn't really much going on, except for it's probably dangerous to be there now, because a lot of dangerous people are mad at like all the people in the Stark family, basically the whole Stark faction.
What Stark is left there at this point?
Bran,
Bran.
Rickon,
All right, and they
and Hodor and Luwin and Tonks. I don't know her name, so she's Tonks for now. And then miscellaneous other people, cousins, nephews.
Right, but my main concern would be that there's the limited Stark, because there's always supposed to be a Stark in Winterfell.
Yeah,
Right, so-
and right now there's just basically 2 children.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's a bad place to be because of like Robb Stark being King of the North, which again is awesome, but just makes that target on his back way bigger. It's not a good place to be. But I really want Mrs. Stark to decapitate Jaime Lannister and send his stupid severed head to his sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need that to happen. Other locations that we know of already, like the bridge, the twins. So Frey, I think his name is Walden Frey. Froy? I think it's Frey. He'll have to come back, because I feel
He's very gross.
He's super gross. Again, he's one of the gross guys. But his son Oliver has to be Robb Squire, so we gotta get into that. Is he gonna have to really marry one of the daughters? I refuse to let Arya marry the son, so we're not even gonna talk about that. But
It's gonna end.
he's gonna have to like show up eventually. Yeah. And then at the Eyrie, like the gross Mrs. Stark's sister, Lysa, and her gross son Robin. His name is Robin. Yeah. I don't know if they'll be. I mean, we have to see them again. Something has to
Yeah,
happen.
I
Maybe
think
not this
so.
season. Maybe nothing big, but we have to see them again. And of course, we have to talk about what's going on across the sea with Daenerys and the most adorable babies in
Little
all
baby dragons!
of,
Yay! I'm so excited for little baby
Westeros.
dragons. Oh, that's like
Yes,
the highlight of
yeah,
the
I'm
show.
so excited to see what's going on with them. They're adorable, and I can't wait for them to grow up into killing machines. Like, really.
One of them just swallows Joffrey whole.
Yeah. No, that feels too easy and fast.
Yeah, well, he'll die very slowly
Step
inside
on
their
him.
bellies.
Step on him so he gets like kind of half crushed and then is like half alive. But is like word of the dragons gonna spread and people are gonna find out and be like, oh
Yes.
fuck dragons, the Targaryen has dragons. Robert was right, we should have killed this bitch. And now that's gonna be a main plot line of the season where the people who were fighting are now gonna almost join together and go after her or build up defenses waiting for her and the dragons to come. I can't really see all of them kind of like aligning in that. But maybe they won't have a choice. Or maybe there's some written word somewhere that says, if dragons ever come back, we must unite in one front, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, who knows. But yes, baby dragons, highlight. I'm ready. Okay, what I'm hoping to see this season, I just have like, 4 bullet points here, real quick. That we uncover some story and unravel some mysteries, because it's super fun. enjoyable and one of the most entertaining aspects of the whole entire show. New characters and new character dynamics, like new groups.
There's definitely gonna be new characters. It's a whole new season.
Yeah, but like different groups of people, just again the different dynamics of all of it. We might start to like somebody that we didn't, or vice versa. So that could be interesting. New locations, I imagine, we'll go to some new places. Or maybe new people will, or not new people, but people will go to new locations, as in places they have not been yet. But then most importantly, I'm looking forward to the comeuppance for the people who deserve it the most.
Like killing off all the whole Lannister family. except
Everyone
for
who's
one.
blonde, they should go get on this pedestal. If you're blonde and your last name is Lannister, get on this platform and we're gonna pull a lever and you're just gonna get dropped into a pit. And bye. Anyway, I am so fucking ready to get into this. So, alright, here we go. We don't even know what the episode is called yet. I haven't even opened up HBO Max yet. Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 1.
Yeah, well, look at that picture.
Yeah, it's a picture of Joffrey.
Gross. Ew.
Alright, here we
I
go.
hope he impales himself on that throne.
Wouldn't that be something? Oh, fuck, the name of the episode is The North Remembers.
What does it remember?
Remembers Ned Stark?
Oh, yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
Or it remembers what Winter was like, because Winter needs to show up. Winter is a character we haven't met yet.
I mean, is it what really considered a character?
It is to me. Let's dive on in. Will the opening credits be different? That's new.
Well struck, dog. Did you like that?
It was well struck, Your Grace.
I already said it was well struck.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yep. Oh.
Who's next?
Sir Dontos the Red of House Holland! Here I am. Here I am. My deepest apologies.
Are you drunk?
No, I had 2 cups of wine.
Please, have another cup. To celebrate my name day. Have as much as you like. Simone, help Sir Dontos celebrate my name day. See that he drinks his fill.
Ew, God, you're so disgusting.
I don't like the way that sounds.
You can't!
What did you say?
It would be bad luck to kill a man on your name day.
What kind of stupid peasant superstition?
The girl is right. When a man sows on his name day, he reaps all year.
Take it away.
Yeah.
I'll have him
Take
clean
that.
tomorrow. From this day, you'll be my new fool.
Thank you, Your Grace. And you, my lady, thank you.
Beloved nephew!
Snap some sense in this dumb, stupid motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh my
Please,
God. I
Tyrion
can't
is
see
here.
it.
Thank the gods, the old and the new.
He's completely twisted. He doesn't have any empathy, sympathy whatsoever. He's the typical. I'm
He's
not
a
gonna
fucking
say what
psychopath.
I said. Inbred fuck.
Sansa is exactly doing what I thought she was gonna do. She's playing along.
Yep.
She's just like,
I'm loving what she's doing right now.
this is what I have to do. I'll do it in the way I have to. Again, whatever. I'm all for it. Alright, here comes Tyrion.
We looked for you on the battlefield. You were nowhere to be found.
My lady, I'm sorry for your loss.
Her loss. Her father was a confessed traitor.
But still her father. Surely having so recently lost your own beloved father, you can sympathize.
He's no sympathy. That's the problem. He's a fucking idiot.
Father was a traitor. I am loyal to my beloved Joffrey.
Of course you are.
He knows.
Oh yeah.
There is work to be done.
What work?
Oh, he doesn't know? Oh, well, you're in for a surprise, you little prick.
And declare this great summer done at last.
The peasants say a long summer means an even longer winter.
A common superstition.
We'll have enough wheat for a 5-year winter.
Don't get up.
What are you doing here? This is the small council.
Yes, well, I do believe the hand of the king is welcome at all small council meetings.
Father is hand of the king.
Yes, but in his absence...
She's gonna rip that up too, because paper means nothing to her.
And to serve as hand in his stead while he fights.
Out! All of you out!
Oh, she's mad.
Do you understand we're losing the war?
What do you know about warfare?
Nothing. But I know people. And I know that our enemies hate each other almost as much as they hate us.
He's smart. He's very smart.
Joffrey is king.
Joffrey is king.
You are here to advise him.
Only here to advise him. And if the king listens to what I say, the king might just get his Uncle Jaime back.
How?
You love your children. Starks love their children as well. We had 3 Starks to trade. You chopped one's head off and let another escape. Must be odd for you. To be the disappointing child.
I love him.
Oh yeah, dig it. Dig at her, fucking stab her a couple times with those words.
What?
What is that?
What?
You've been having those dreams again.
I don't dream.
Everyone dreams.
Heard some of the men talking about the comet. Say it's an omen.
Where'd this comet come from?
Mm-hmm. Red comet means one thing, boy. Dragons.
Okay, so word of the dragons might be spreading.
What did your brother say about them, Khaleesi? He said they ate meat. He didn't tell you what kind of meat.
Uh-oh.
She was Drogo's first gift to me. I promised them their enemies would die screaming. How do I make starvation scream?
They're gonna eat the horse.
If we go south to the land of the Lazarene, the Landman will kill us and take your dragons. If we go west to the Dothraki Sea, the first Khalasar we meet will kill us and take your dragons.
No one will take my dragons.
They better not.
You never have.
Hopefully that's not an omen. I really wasn't expecting a comet.
No, not at all.
Having a rough time of it. Nothing's killed me yet. Are those girls?
Craster's daughters.
But he don't like people messing with his daughters.
He don't like people messing with his wives. He marries his daughters, and they give him more daughters. No,
Why is everyone a scumbag?
all the other wildlings for 100 leagues have disappeared. Craster's still here.
He marries his daughters. What does he do with his sons?
Eats them.
Haven't had any good wine for a long time. You Southerners make good wine. I'll give you that.
We're not Southerners.
Who's this little girl? You're prettier than half my daughters. You got a nice wet twat between your legs.
Wow.
All you lot from south of the wall, you Southerners. But now you're in the north. The real north.
We passed through 6 villages on the way here. All 6 were abandoned. Where have all the wildlings gone?
North. Join up with Mance Rayder, your old friend.
He's no friend of mine.
And now he's king beyond the wall.
He's been calling himself that for years. What's he king of? A frozen lake somewhere.
You want to know what Mance Rayder's doing? Gathering an army. But I hear he's already got more men than any of your southern kings.
And where does he plan marching this army?
When you're all the way north, there's only one direction to go. Tell the Lord Crow how content we are.
This is our place. Our husband keeps us safe. Better to live free than die.
You are a slave. That's terrible.
These poor children.
Any man lays a hand on one of my wives, he loses their hand. I might just gouge his eyes out.
Everybody needs to calm the fuck down, okay?
Somebody put him out of his misery and save these poor kids. Ugh, it's disgusting.
We offer you these false gods. For the night is dark and full of terrors. The night is dark and full of terrors. After the long summer, darkness will fall heavy on the world.
We need to stop her.
The cold breath of winter will freeze the seas,
Not now.
and the dead shall rise in the north.
What's going on?
In the ancient books, it's written that a warrior will draw a burning sword from the fire, and that sword shall be Lightbringer.
Lightbringer?
Stannis Baratheon, warrior of light. Your sword awaits you.
Okay, so this is Stannis. Does he not know he's supposed to be king?
I was wondering if we were gonna get a name.
Why'd that guy want to stop her?
This woman will lead him into a war he cannot win. Stannis is our king. We follow where he leads, even if we don't like the path. He trusts you, Davos. If you tell him the truth. What's the truth?
I'm lost.
Alright, well, these are new people, so I'm just gonna get them thrown right in there.
And I declare upon the honor of my house that my beloved brother Robert left...
It wasn't my beloved brother. I didn't love him. He didn't love me.
A harmless courtesy, Your Grace.
A lie. Take it out.
That my brother Robert left no true-born heirs. The boy Joffrey, the boy Tommen, and the girl Marcella being born of incest between Cersei Lannister...
A lot of people know that.
...and her brother Jaime Lannister.
Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer. Call him what he is.
And her brother Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer. By right of birth and blood, I do this day lay claim to the Iron Throne of Westeros.
When Eddard Stark learnt the truth, he told only me. I'll not make the same mistake. Send copies of that letter to every corner of the realm, from the arbor to the wall.
The Lannisters are the true enemy. If for the time being you could make peace with your brother.
I'll not make peace with Renly while he calls himself king.
Everybody's just calling themselves king.
Stannis does not need to beg this lord or that lord for support. The Lord of Light stands behind him.
And how many ships has the Lord of Light got in his fleet?
He has no need for ships.
I'm sure he doesn't. If not Renly, Your Grace, join forces with Robb Stark.
Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
You have chosen the new god over the old gods. May the Lord of Light watch over us all. Shall we drink together?
Don't.
The night is dark and full of terrors, old man. But the fire burns them all away.
Okay.
King in the north. I keep expecting you to leave me one castle or another for safekeeping, but you drag me along from camp to camp.
You don't trust the loyalty of the men following you into battle.
I trust them with my life, just not with yours.
Smart boy.
Will you insult yourself, Kingslayer? You've been defeated by a boy. You're held captive by a boy. Perhaps you'll be killed by a boy. Stannis Baratheon sent ravens to all the High Lords of Westeros. King Joffrey Baratheon is neither a true king nor a true Baratheon. He's your bastard son, and you pushed my brother from a window because he saw you with the Queen. I'm sending one of your cousins down to King's Landing with my peace terms.
You think my father's going to negotiate with you? You don't know him very well.
No. But he's starting to know me.
No, I thought he was gonna get his face ripped off.
This city stinks. Like dead bodies. And shit.
Thought you wanted to come here.
I love it.
We love the smell of dead bodies and shit.
And cum, and garlic, and rum. This is where I belong.
Yes, well, you need to be careful. No one can know you're here.
No.
Yeah.
Can't trust anyone in King's Landing. They're all liars. Good liars, bad liars. One or two great liars.
Ned Stark actually slept on this. As if the poor man didn't suffer enough. One of the many changes we'll have to make around here.
Spider-Man kiss.
Lord Baelish.
Your Grace.
Ned Stark's youngest daughter, Arya. We can't seem to locate her.
If we choose to negotiate with the Starks, the girl has some value. Whoever finds her, well, you know what they say about Lannisters and debts.
Well, some people are fortunate enough to be born into the right family. Others have to find their own way.
I heard a song once about a boy of modest means. Found his way into the home of a very prominent family. He loved the eldest daughter. Sadly, she had eyes for another.
When boys and girls live in the same home, awkward situations can arise. Sometimes I've heard even brothers and sisters develop certain affections. And when those affections become common knowledge, well, that is an awkward situation. Indeed, prominent families often forget a simple truth. Knowledge is power.
Mm-hmm.
Seize him. Cut his throat. Stop. Wait. I've changed my mind. Let him go. Power is power.
Do see if you can take some time away from your coins and your whores to locate the Stark girl for me. I would very much appreciate it.
She's not gonna have a mind battle with him like Varys would.
Right.
I offer your cousins peace if they meet my terms. First, your family must release my sisters. Second, my father's bones must be returned to us so he may rest beside his brother and sister in the crypts beneath Winterfell. And the remains of all those who died in his service must also be returned.
An honorable request, Your Grace.
Third, Joffrey and the Queen Regent must renounce all claim to dominion of the North. From this time to the end of time, we are a free and independent kingdom.
The King in the North.
King in the North. King in the North. Neither Joffrey nor any of his men shall set foot in our lands again. If he disregards this command, he shall suffer the same fate as my father.
Yes, please.
These are my terms.
King Joffrey is a Baratheon, Your Grace.
Oh, is he?
Trouble everywhere.
The Lannisters are going to reject your terms, you know. Of course they are. We won't beat them until you take King's Landing. We can't take King's Landing without ships. My father has ships and men who know how to sail. Men who fought my father. Men who fought King Robert to free themselves from the yoke of the South. Just like you're doing now. I'm his only living son. He'll listen to me.
You don't want Balon Greyjoy for an ally.
I need his ships. They say he has 200.
I don't trust Lord Greyjoy because he is not trustworthy.
If I trade the Kingslayer for 2 girls, my bannermen will string me up by my feet.
You want to leave Sansa in the Queen's hands? And Arya? I haven't heard a word about Arya. What are we fighting for if not for them?
It's more complicated than that. You know it is.
I mean, he's right. It is.
Yeah.
It sucks, but it is.
It's tomorrow. You'll ride south to the Stormlands.
Why in the name of all the gods would
Because
you...
I need you to negotiate with Renly Baratheon. We'll outnumber them 2 to 1. When they feel the door's beginning to shut, they'll sue for peace. We'll get the girls back. And we'll all go home. For good. Give Lord Renly my regards.
King Renly. There's a king in every corner now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
she ain't wrong.
Turning this room to its proper appearance. Say what you will about the Targaryens, they were conquerors. That is a seat for a conqueror. It needs a room to match it, not vines and flowers.
We can't find Arya Stark.
Well, with luck, she's dead in a ditch somewhere.
Perhaps, but if not, we need her. They'll never give Jaime back to us for Sansa alone.
I think they might. They're weak. They put too much value on their women. My grandfather's stupidity in the field of battle is the reason Robb Stark is Uncle Jaime in the first place.
His life is in danger.
We're at war. All our lives are in danger. I heard a disgusting lie about Uncle Jaime. And you?
No one believes this foul gossip.
Someone believes it. Father had other children. Besides me and Tommen and Marcella.
What are you asking?
I'm asking if he fucked other women when he grew tired of you. How many bastards does he have running?
Yeah, thank you. Slap him again.
What you just did is punishable by death. You will never do it again.
Look what you did. Look what you did. All your fault, you stupid bitch. You're gonna die because you... Yeah. You created him. You gotta kill him. Somebody needs to kill that bastard.
Slowly. With passion.
Now Roz is an instructor. Well, good for her. Manager Roz.
Our establishment doesn't cater to ploughmen and goat herders. Taste is everything here.
Littlefinger's a fancy man.
Don't call him Littlefinger. He doesn't like it. She pretends she doesn't speak the common tongue so that people will think she's exotic. She grew up just down the road in Flea Bottom.
She's beautiful.
She's a dumb slut, really, but...
Lord Commander. Good to see you. Again. You do realise this establishment is owned by Lord Peter Baelish?
Orders.
Whose orders?
Someone who doesn't care what Littlefinger thinks. Enough. Get it done. Kill the bastard.
Oh, what the fuck?
I know who's doing this. It's either the king or what's her name?
What the fuck are we doing? We're just killing anybody that it could be.
They're killing the bastard children.
These
of
people
Robert.
are fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Where is the bastard?
The Night's Watch! He's got a bull's head helmet! He made it himself!
Find him.
So if the plan was to go kill all the bastards so nobody could verify it, like, none of the bastards, like, know who they are.
Right, exactly.
The mothers would. Who made the decision to go start just randomly murdering? It seemed like something Cersei would do because she was sending... But then again... I don't know. I'm just gonna say Cersei because she's to blame for everything. Dumb bitch.
Honestly, anybody who's cold-hearted, it's gonna be Joffrey out of all of them. Like he has no empathy. He kills without even thinking twice.
I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I could be wrong.
He said it was.
Where's my money? That's my money's on Joffrey. That cold-hearted fuck. That was the end of that episode. I did not care for whatsoever.
As far as season premieres go, that was I I mean, not what I was expecting, but also kind of what I was expecting. Like, hey, here's where everybody is. Here's kind of where we're going in a weird, roundabout way. The kind of the road, the path that we're laying out for it. But of course, it's not going to be that easy. Nothing will be that easy or that straightforward. It's going to get complicated.
Mm-hmm. It definitely will.
But no, I think it was a really good episode. It's got me excited for
what's to come.
What's to come, yeah. And it's weird, again, it's like, even though it hasn't been that long since we watched season 1, whereas if we had watched it when it first aired, it would have been like, what, a year we had to have to wait. It almost is like we're catching up with all of our, like, old friends, even Cersei and Joffrey. I enjoyed it. I'm ready to go for the next one.
I have a bad feeling for Daenerys this season. I don't know why.
What do you mean? Like she's in danger, or she's gonna like turn evil or something?
No, I just feel like I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I just have this bad feeling about her, like she's gonna get killed off or something.
I can't imagine they would do that. Not anytime soon, anyway.
Right.
But then again, you never know.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Thanks for watching with us. We do appreciate it. Again, leave a comment, like, and subscribe to stay with us on the journey. And we'll see you in the next one. I don't know, like, I'm intrigued, but I also am just like, there's no point in trying to guess what's going to happen.
No,
because you'll never be able to guess, because it's just crazy. I'm so happy that Cersei slapped Joffrey, though. That was pretty nice. That was nice.
Although, that's one thing I thank you for bringing up. Like, I think she's starting to realize what kind of heinous monster troll thing that she has let loose on this world, and she's having second thoughts. I can see it in her eyes, like what she's done.
Well, and she knows the truth too, so she knows that he shouldn't be king.
Oh, right, exactly.
On top of everything else.
Yep.
It's fucked. Can't wait. Everybody, thanks again. Thanks for watching with us. Thanks for hanging out. Do appreciate it very much. We'll see you in the next one. So until then.
Bye.
Bye. Maybe she'll be the one to kill Joffrey.